Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dark Minds and Butterflies. My name is Nix Mirakuma. This is episode 6 and part 2 of Ideas and Beliefs. Now, for part 1, we talked about how Amon, who is a character of Legend of Korra, and his idea was all about equality and trying to make sure that everybody's treated the same. At the same time, he took his ideas too far and created the Equalist, right? And for the Equalists, they went over there and they attacked people who were benders. They either attacked people of power or kidnapped other people who had bending abilities, like gangs and things of that nature. Like, here's the thing, let me say it in this way: equality is a great idea. I'm 110% for it, but you have to have a little bit more than equality. You have to have quantity and quality. You have to be able to make sure that even though things are fair, they're also set for everyone to get their things, okay? Because if we have the same amount of food and the same amount of water and the same amount of healthcare and the same amount of things, some people require different types of treatments and different types of things. So it could be either a little bit more or less than other people, and it's not entirely equal. Yes, you get the same amount of stuff. Everyone has their amount and its exact amount of other people. But just because it's the same amount doesn't mean that the amount reaches what people need. For example, right? Equality, we're talking about Amon. Amon went over there, created the Equalists. The Equalists decided to attack gangs. He went over there and said, you know what? We're going to kidnap all the gang members that are benders, right? We didn't go after the non-bender gangs. We're going after the elementals, the ones that bend fire, earth, and water, and things of that nature, right? Because airbenders don't have gangs, but the rest of them do. They're going after the triple triad and so forth and so on, and they kidnap all the benders and the people of power. Amon's going over there challenging them, say, hey, yo, you can keep your bending if you can best me in a fight, right? They look at him, they'll be like, well, he doesn't have any bending of power, so he's not really strong. Little do they know that Amon is actually a water bender and a blood bender, right? He's super skilled. Now, what does this have to do with ideas and beliefs? Feel me, right? Just feel me and hear me out. Just be in this moment. His idea again was about equality. He took it too far. Now, I'm all up for getting people who are going over there taking advantage of other people in the street, gang banging, what, right? I'm up for like people with a free spirit. That's fine. But the moment you're starting to hurt innocent people and say that it's because they're weak and I'm strong and, you know, you do as I say, kind of like a dominating kind of dick thing, then yes, we have a problem. Anywho, taking out gang members, right? In the city of Republic City. He's challenging them. He's taking their bending away. Little to say, he's not using his water ability. He's just straight up going over there and using, like, fighting them toe to toe and making it look like he is one of them. They believe that this man is one of them, but he is not. Okay? He's taking away the benders and everything. Then he gets into bigger options. He's planning on taking over Republic City, making it sure that everybody is a non-bender and that everybody is equal. But at the same time, he's the only one that's actually bending. So he'd be the only person that would have that ability. It wanted to not only go to Republic City, but stretch across the world. You see how an idea that, even though it's good, can get so far out of hand that it turns into something nasty. Equality should be fair and just. That's great. The moment you start trying to go over there and play God, and you go over there and I wouldn't say he was playing God. That's kind of, that's a little far. That's a little far to say. But somebody that would go over there and go after everybody. The council's not the one that's going after non-benders and benders. They're people trying to think of the whole, as the actual whole city of Republic City, right? The whole people, whether you are a bender or non-bender, whether you're from the the Earth Nation, the Water Tribes, maybe you want to go and work for maybe do air nomads and things of that nature. Maybe you're from a different place, right? It's for everybody all over to live in one place and to have harmony. That's what the council's job is, to make sure that everybody is treated fair. Now, some people may have opposing ideas about Amon and his things, as well as the other people to come, which you will see and hear as we're talking about beliefs and ideas. Because Amon's idea was equality and his belief was just, but he took it too far. I like Legend of Korra because it shows you that even though ideas are good, if you take it too far, it can turn ugly. Also, it talks a lot about the grayness of it all, because we all want a perfect world, right? We want a world where everybody's treated fairly. There is balance, there's harmony, there's quality, quantity, and equality. So since we kind of talked a little bit about equality in that, and mainly about Amon and his ideas and how it could have turned into something ugly, much like how we live in the world. We live in a world where everybody wants something good, right? We all want people to be treated fairly and just. We want everyone to be able to be happy and content. But the world that we're living in is kind of weird because some people with power tend to step over other people to get more power. And some people with power, they try to help others. But you can't have a perfect world. That's the thing. That's the real crazy thing, because again, perfection is a lie. Now, could we help hunger and homelessness? Yes, we could. People could be planting, trees that have fruits and vegetables and things on the sidewalk, so that way everybody can pick up some food when they don't have the money. Abandoned buildings could be, rebuilt, refurnished as living quarters for those who don't have a home of their own. And it can be put onto maybe having open workshops and things. There's ways to solve certain problems, but nobody really wants to do it because why? Why fix something when it means you're not going to get paid more? Think of it. There are medicines, herbal remedies that you can use that work just as well as offhand counters, right? And I can't say anything about switching over only to herbal supplements and things, because I take on-counter medicine for my, glaucoma, for my anxiety and depression, sometimes for allergy and things. Though I like the herbal remedies, I also do chemical meds, prescriptions and things of that nature. My point is that ideas are powerful and strong, right? At the bottom line, we're going to get into part 2, 3, and 4 of this. I guess this is 2, so we're going to be doing 3, 4, and 5 of this, right? Because we're getting into different types of ideas and different types of things. My point is that ideas are strong. Your mind is strong. Whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve, okay? Telephones used to be made up, submarines, boats, planes. We fly thousands of people, not millions, okay, that's kind of extreme, but 5,000 or thousands of feet up in the air across the whole ocean, Pacific, Atlantic, whatever. In a few days, they can go to a different country. I can make videos that the world sees, right? These used to be ideas, daydreams at best. And these ideas are now reality. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever energy you decide to push towards, you can make it happen. Just make sure that you think about it. And if you have a good idea, that's great. But be careful to not take it so extreme, because even the sweetest thoughts can become bitter. Now, we're going to talk into more about balance and justice and unity a little bit more later on with these videos, okay? So the next one will be about balance and stuff of that nature, with the ideas and the beliefs of that. If you like my videos and you like what I do, please follow and subscribe. Each time we get 100 subscribers, we will be doing something really wild for YouTube. My goal is to have 1,000 followers, by the end of this year, or at least beginning of next year. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for your love and support. Slay the day, be happy and be gay. Stay safe, and I love y'all. Peace out. Bye.